Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, October 1st. You know what that means? Inktober. I decided to try to do my Inktober drawings first thing in the morning. And I made this, I painted plaid on a piece of, I should have done ink, but this just kind of holds it. I think I'll make it the cover because, well, I like it. And we've already prepped the pages that I'm going to use. So we're that far ahead. I'm just going to pull one out. And let me get to my stream over here. Now this is going to, I'm going to try to make these sessions short because, well, for one thing, Carol McDonald comes on in about an hour. So, let me go to live chat and skip my ads over here so that I can see folks coming in. And I am zoomed in. Please forgive my fingers this morning because, well, I've been playing with ink and I've been out in the yard working. So you will see me use a variety of different pens, different inks throughout the month. Inktober is a month to draw with ink and to practice inking and making ink, pen and ink sketches. Now, you can use other things for inks too, but I'm not going to get into all of that, and I'm not going to get into any official rules or anything like that. Just think ink. Think ink. So I have chosen game pieces for my theme for Inktober. I have done faces and children's faces a lot in the past. I never quite get them finished. And I wanted to do something fairly small because I may carve some of these in November. So that's what we're going to do. And I got this set of Moloto black liner pens at Hobby Lobby. And I really do like them. I also have this pen and this pen. This is just a dollar store pen, I believe. And this is a Dollar Tree R2 ink pen that I've had around for a while. And I like these because they're water soluble. This pen, I think, was gifted to me several months ago, several years ago, by Mitzi. It says, beautiful. And I was looking at it this morning. It has a light. It has a light that you can see to write by if your hand doesn't get in the way. So, I'm surprised that it still works because I haven't used it probably. So, and I don't know what color of ink this is, but I thought, oh, I ran across it. It's been here all along. And then, yeah, those are the ones I have out this morning. Now I'm going to do a very, very simple piece. And that is a pawn. And it's a game piece, a pawn, a chess piece. And I did do a little research on the pawn, P-A-W-N, and it means, I think it comes from old French word meaning foot soldier. And it is, I'm not a chess player, so I know nothing about chess, so don't hold me accountable. But I think it's the one that has the most pieces, the most game pieces in chess. And then they talked about it could move one space forward and could capture somebody diagonally. I think that's how it goes. Not quite too sure. But because it's so many, and it's in the lowest order, and in Wiki, it even talked about that's kind of where we get our word peon, P-E-O-N, peon, like I'm a peon, like I'm in the lowest class. I'm a peasant. So, but I chose it because for my first one, because it's a fairly simple piece to draw. Fairly simple. You have to draw a circle or a ball up at the top. And I'm using a picture on Wiki that's in the public domain. So I'm just going to start out drawing my pawn chess piece. And let's see. I don't want to get too uptight about it. I want it to look nice, but you know what? If it's sketchy, I do a lot of sketchy work. I'm not a person that sits there and wants a perfect drawing. I sketch a lot. I'm very illustrative when I draw. And I was thinking this morning, if I do this every morning for 30 days, it might become a habit. All right. So we're going to start with my pawn. And we're going to start up here. And I'm just going to draw a circle. The ball of it. That's a pretty good ball, wouldn't you say? Let's go out and see if there's anybody in chat that I need to welcome in. Rhonda! Rhonda said, "Hi, Meri. I wasn't expecting to see you on. I'm just going to be on for about an hour, Rhonda. I'm going to try to do my Inktobers early in the morning." Rhonda! Are you home, Rhonda? I think you are. You told me the last time I asked that you're home. Good to see you, Rhonda. Okay, then it's got a little, I call this a collar. It's another round piece going. And I'm finding I'm having to tilt this pen a little up. This is a black liner, Moloto black liner, but I do like it a lot. And let's see, it's got a collar here. That might have to come out a little more. It's not a huge collar. Like that. And then it comes down a little like that. And then it's got the torso. We'll call this the torso. I'm thinking about these being foot soldiers. Foot soldiers in chess. They're the ones probably that go to the front line. They're the peasants. They're the expendable ones. I'm not a chess player. And I'm just going to draw the chess pieces. And then I'll go to other game pieces too. Okay, so it comes around sort of like that, down this way. We're drawing a pawn in chess. And as I was saying, the etymology of the word comes from, I think they said Old French when I was reading on Wiki. And then it's got a base here. We're just kind of sketching this in, and then I'm going to go in and ink it. And then it's got the round base in here. It's a little bit larger. And it's even larger, it comes out, extends out past the collar. So sort of like, and it depends on how it's placed on the board too. I make it out that way. And then it's got a round. It's a very simple shape game piece. There's really not much to it. And you can see I do sketchy sketch. I'm a sketchy sketcher. But that's okay. That's all right. And let's just bring it around. You can kind of see, well, a little, maybe not that much. It kind of curves down this way. What am I doing here? Kind of curves, and this piece is smaller. That's what I'm doing. And this is a little bit more round in here. And it comes down a little bit more like so. All right, so there's my pawn, so to speak. The base is a little, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, I want to fill this in. And I have some ink that I just dug out this morning. This is just Higgins Black Magic ink. And I think I'll test this out a little before I put anything on my paper. Let's shake it up because I just right before I came online this morning, I got it out. Let's look at chat again. See if anybody. Rhonda said, I'm all by myself. I'm going over there every so often. I don't have a clue about chess. I don't either. Rhonda says, I'm doing Inktober. Oh, Rhonda, very cool. You'll have to, do you post to Facebook or Instagram or someplace where I can see what you're doing? You're doing it small. You need to get back into drawing. You're frustrated for letting it lax. Yeah, do something simple and small. All right, talk about simple and small. I want a smaller. Now, I don't know, Inktober usually is drawing with a pen. And I did draw with a pen, but I want some solid black. So I'm going to use ink on a brush. I'm going to draw with a brush or fill in with the brush. Did Popo come in? Popo says, I'm here and I'm lurking and working. Popo gets up early in the morning and gets to work. Good morning, Popo. Good to see you. All right, it's a little light, but there, it's darker. I just dipped my brush in. Good morning, Popo. You don't post. You're a chicken. Okay. Well, you do what you're comfortable with. I'd love to see the things you do, though. All right. So the light is hitting this pond from this direction. So this side of the game piece is going to be darker. So that's what I'm going to do. And I can see it's got a little white shine on it there. And I'm going to bring this around because you can kind of see the outline on this side. And we'll just bring it around very carefully. And ink it in. And so, even though I'm not drawing with a pen, I am drawing with my brush. So this kind of, think about it being a round ball here. Oh, Popo, if you're out there listening. Oh my goodness. I opened Rosemary's package last night in the stream. And I'm looking forward to doing the batiking. I got the batik kit. I'm looking forward to that. But she sent along her thank you for our little swap that we did. Oh my goodness. She sent some of her dyes. Marigold dye. And there are some that, and I think she dyed a manila tag, and I think that paper that she used, the manila tag, makes it look a little darker. I'm going to try that. I want to try it. And I was comparing her paper one to my paper one, because mine is more of a lemon yellow. Now, Rosemary said it all depends on your flour that you use and your paper, and how long you leave it boiling and all of that. So we aren't all going to get the same results, but I think I got similar to what Rosemary did on my marigold diet. But I've got to message her and thank her for what she sent. All right, now it's got the top of it coming around this way. I'm doing a chest pawn, Popo. Let's come this way. I'm not going to be on very long. I'm just going to try to come on early in the mornings. See if I can get my body going that early. And, well, early in the morning, so 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. Now I'm going to come in with some more ink. Where I'm leaving that white. It's really more of a gray color, but I want to get this part. And this is Higgins black ink that I'm using here. I should be using maybe a dip pen, but I don't have those out yet. I'm going to use different things to draw with. And then this kind of, think about it being round, a round shape. And this kind of closes up in there. I'm doing my pawn. P-A-W-N, the lowest order of foot soldier. Think about this being round. And this. This is really dark in here. It's starting to look like a pawn. A pawn, once upon a game. I'm pretty happy with him. Now the base. Yeah. This is all dark in here. And it's got a little bit of shine up at the top on the edges. Yeah. Let's fix this. I think I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to let that dry. Then there's one more technique. Let's close up my ink so I don't spill it. I was thinking I could draw with some walnut ink later when I get to be doing my other game pieces. Now, as I look at that, this piece is wider here than it is there. So do I want to go change that? I think I do. We're going to go change it. Let's just see how wet my brush gets. let's widen this one a little more. Sometimes when I'm doing this and talking, I lose my sense of proportion in here. But that doesn't matter, because it's very easy to go in and just widen this a little. Now I like that better. Looks a little bit better to me. And, whoops. I see I didn't ink this. But I think I'll do that with my pen. What I want to do, I like this technique where I use a water soluble, and it depends on what kind of a paper you're drawing off on. And let's see what I have here for mixed media paper. Of course, I won't have any right out. Maybe I can do it on the back of. Let's do it on the back of this. These are the Tim Holtz journal spots, but I need a stiff paper. And this is a water-soluble Dollar Tree pen, R2 pen. They're made by Jot. And what I do is I darken my, I call this a palette. And I just scribble a dark spot on the page. Get a lot of ink on it. And then I take my brush, my water brush, and I'll put a drop of water on there and look at the, and then I can come over and add a gray tone on here with my palette. And let's just add it in here. And you can do the same thing with ink out of your bottle. I like to do this. I feel like it's a fun technique to do. And it's a fairly light gray tone. But this piece is, after all, black. You'll get some white shine from the light, little white shine marks. But for the most part, this piece is all black, so you really want it dark. And I'm just going to kind of color that in there. And now we need to do this up here. There. I think that I'm going to call that, well, no, we have to do the top a little and make a little shine up at the top here. I'm going to leave a little white shine there. Yeah, I think I'm going to call that done. Now I want to mark a line, and I'm going to do that with a ruler. I just want to do a line here, and I think I'll use my Moloto again. This is a Moloto black liner. And I'm just going to mark a line between these points. Like so. Like that. And you see, I'm trying to keep it clean, but I see I messed up over there already. And luckily, this is mixed media paper, so no, this is Bristol board, I think. I made these out of Bristol board, but it's not soaking through. And I'm grateful. I don't want it to soak through. Let me finish this and I'll come out and chat a little. Don't forget, Carol McDonald, I think, comes on this morning. Now, these don't quite match up. So even if I have to fudge my line a little. There. And I think I'll put some dots on this one. I won't say I'll do all of these the same. So we're going to put little round dots on this one. Now, I wish I had Dee Dee Willingham's calligraphy skills. I would write the word pawn. And let's sign it here. And it is 10/1 of 2022. And I'm debating. What time is it? 7:30. I've got plenty of time. That's my handwriting. It's kind of cramped. Where's my S-Gel pen? That one's empty, I think. That's my empty one. See, I just don't have the beautiful script writing. And really, it's more of a drawing. You're drawing your letters rather than handwriting, you know, relaxed handwriting. It's more of drawing. Now, can I do that? Let's do it this way. Come down this way, go around. Bring this like that. Oh, that's not relaxed at all. Here I'm playing with my lettering. I'm making peace. I've got time. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use this or not. Let's come down more. And no matter how many times I practice it, it'll still be sketchy on my final piece. I'm kind of liking that. P-A W. And I like that. Let's practice this P a little more. So get out your pens, get out your ink pens, get out some scratch paper. I might even play in my front porch journal or my little journals that I keep at my recliner. You don't have to do anything. You know, just get out and play with your ink pens. Play with your ink. All right, let's see if I can write the word pawn on here. Let's try it with my Moloto. And I really don't want it huge because I want to put it right in there, I think. P A W N. All right, I'm not going to be too fussy. We're going to do it here. Let's see what happens. P A W N. Well, all right. It wasn't perfect. Let's go back, and since we're drawing it, let's draw a little on it. A. I'm going to leave it alone. It is what it is, what it is. I need to practice handwriting, drawing handwriting. So there is my Inktober Day 1. Let me come out and look at chat. Janet Nash. Hi, Janet. Good morning, Janet. Oh, I got 15 of you in here watching. Good morning, Janet. Good morning to all my people watching in the background. Probably still have your covers on. Still wrapped up in your blanket. And yeah, I want this to kind of, let's put a little, because I'm going to make a thumbnail out of this. Let's get a little painter's tape here and close this up. It's flopping open on me. There. Oh, is that enough to hold it? There. So there is day 1. Of course, I'm never satisfied. I always want to go in and, yeah, change things around a little. Always want to go in and play with it afterwards. I don't want to make that side any wider. Leave it alone, Meri. Leave it alone. Walk away, Meri. Rhonda says, walk away, walk away, walk away. Janet says, Meri, you will need a quiet day. Doing a live and a video and then another live. Yes, I did, didn't I? I got to doing those little cards and they were so fun to do. So you know what we're going to do today? We're going to haul tree branches and garden garden stuff out to the junkyard today. We'll have pizza for supper tonight. So walk away, Meri, walk away. Walk away, Meri, walk away. I'm not happy with that underneath there. And it really needs to be a little more showing the roundness here. This is probably dark in here. And see, even on this, you want to go in and you want to play with it. You want to play with it. Walk away, Meri. Set that pen down. So I want to thank you guys for getting up in the morning and seeing me on and coming in and saying hello. And for those out there who are just out there watching, welcome, welcome. Carol McDonald comes on in about 20 minutes. She's the Magical, Magikal, I think. Magical Touch. The Magical Touch. Thank you, Janet. Janet, are you going to do Inktober? Are you doing Inktober? See, now this is something I could carve on one of my erasers here. Where are my erasers? I had a stack of them over here. What did I do with them? When you want them, they're gone. See, I could carve that on this eraser. Pretty easy. Of course, it would be smaller. So, yeah. All right. Have a great Saturday. Go watch Carol. Go out, do some Inktober. Go get out your pens and papers. And, you know, you don't have to do a real slow, involved drawing. And in fact, I might, like I said, I might just sit at my recliner and do some sketching in my little journal that I have out there. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow morning. Oh, there's Ann. Wait a minute. Let me see Ann. Ann Lar. Oh, Janice Glines. Janice, is Ann, is it going to be on Ann's channel? Oh, Rhonda dropped the link to Carol's channel, and Janice Glines. Hi, Janice. Dropped the link to Ann Lar's channel. Thank you guys for doing that. Rhonda says, yes, Meri. Well, if it's not on Carol's channel, check Ann's channel. You got both links. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Bye. Rhonda says it's on Ann's channel this morning. Okay. I haven't watched Ann for a while because I've been going here and I've been going there. I'll go watch. Bye, everybody.